Could Pep Guardiola overtake the likes of Sir Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger, Jose Mourinho too, and become the greatest manager in Premier League history? Give us a text, 810-1089. You can tweet us at talkSPORT. KO will discuss Sir Alex, Arsene, Jose all this hour. And, of course, Pep Guardiola, who we mentioned at the start of the show as well, because Manchester City are playing this evening. They could go 21 wins in a row. They are only a couple of weeks away from setting a new world record for straight wins. It's been a remarkable campaign for them. But what do you think, Danny Mills? Could he go on? Could he become the greatest Premier League manager ever? In fact, let me ask you where he stands right now. We've had a couple of messages in already asking us, answering our question. One person saying he's already overtaken Arsene Wenger.
I mean, you have to start working out what you mean by the greatest. Are we talking about purely number of times you win it? Are you talking about length as well? How well you do over a number of years? You have to say, you know, what Arsene Wenger did probably in his first 15 years or so was exceptional. You know, it was absolutely, probably until he moved to the Emirates, you know, was absolutely unbelievable. You know, what he did there. Fergie, I mean, 13 wins, 26 years, that's some record. Is that ever going to be beaten? I don't think so, if I'm honest. Also, you have to look at what Ferguson did. And won it 3 times in a row. How many times did they do the double? You know, did they win it back to back? You should know. You're a Man United fan.
A number of times.
Yeah, but so again, so I think to overtake Sir Alex, I think you're a way off that at the moment. People will talk about the style and the brand of football and the way he's changed things. Yes, granted, given that. Would he have been able to do that 10 years ago, play this sort of style? Like he was playing when he was first at Barcelona in the Premier League back then? No, I don't think he would have done. I don't think it would have worked because the game was too physical and referees used to let you get away with all sorts. And most of his teams would have been kicked off the park trying to play like that. Now you can't tackle people. So, you know, and when that first season he came in,
that Barcelona team did okay against English sides, Chelsea, Manchester United in one final.
Yeah, but they were so dominant, you know, at that stage, and they just kept the ball. It was just keep ball. That's all they did.
And he couldn't have done that with a team in England.
Not at that stage. I don't think they would have done it. I think not across the course of a season, because I think, you know, the new camp is a massive pitch. There's all those sorts of things that come into it. I just think, I'm talking about, you know, 10 years ago playing the style that he does now.
Yeah.
I think would have been a little bit too, the Premier League would have been a bit too physical. You know, Kevin De Bruyne would have been booted up in the air every 10 seconds, you know, not a problem. And the referees would have allowed you to do it. Now you make any sort of tackle, goalkeeper couldn't play out from the back. People had put crosses in and just gone and smashed him. And the referee goes, oh, it's a foul. That's it. You know, there was no other punishment. So what he's done is exceptional. You know, you can't deny that the style that he plays. You know, everybody else trying to emulate it, playing out from the back ridiculously at times because they don't have the quality of players to do it. So yeah, Pep has been absolutely magnificent. I think he's been superb for the English game. But I still think, I mean, as an ex-City player, ex-Leeds player, I still think he's got a long way to go to overtake Sir Alex Ferguson.
He absolutely does. Look, if he stays in charge of Manchester City for 26 years, it would be remarkable. We never thought we'd see anything like it again.
But you have to take longevity into it. Mm-hmm. You know, you have to look at that. It's when you look at like the greatest Olympians of all time, you have to put Sir Steve Redgrave up there.
Very hypothetically speaking,
he did it for 20 years.
Very hypothetically speaking, though, if he was there for 20 plus years, could he beat? Do you think he would beat Sir Alex Ferguson?
I still think I think you do be close, but I'm not convinced you win 13 out of 26.
You see, winning it
half the time. I mean, that's an incredible achievement with everybody else that's got money that's coming into it that's trying to beat you. That is some achievement. I don't. Has that happened? I mean, has a team done it in any other league? Go around all the other top teams. Take out Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I mean, Juventus, PSG at this point in time, you know, it looks like.
But I'm not sure Juve have won it 13 times out of the last 26 years, whatever it might be. I know they won it 8. No,
definitely not. AC Milan, remember, was dominant for a period. Inter, of course, won a treble.
That's what I'm saying. So you have to go back now. I'm not even sure a team has done it, let alone a single manager. has been able to do it.
Mm.
You know, and that's how great Sir Alex Ferguson was.
I think what maybe in my mind there is a little bit of me that thinks Pep Guardiola could do it, very hypothetically speaking, as I say, because I doubt he'll stay at Manchester City for that length of time. But at a club like City, the infrastructure that they have built since the takeover, the amount of money they spend on players, a stat just came up on the screen about...
Everyone said that about Liverpool last year.
Well, this is the thing. The thing that the other managers that we're going to talk about, in fact, I don't even think Jose Mourinho falls into this category, but certainly Arsene Wenger and Sir Alex Ferguson, they were able to reinvent their team. They were able to create a new side, change the players. You mentioned a little bit earlier on the amount of changes this year.
This is the biggest thing that Guardiola has done, you know, so 2 years ago, you know, obviously when they won the league, I would say that their team would have been Ederson, Walker, Kompany, Laporte, Zinchenko, Fernandinho, Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva, Bernardo Silva because he was exceptional in that season, Aguero and Sterling. The only players that sort of remain in there are Sterling, Kevin De Bruyne, Walker and Ederson. So that's 7 changes in 2 seasons.
To your best 11.
That's unbelievable. To do that now, you know, when as I'm saying, you put the best out 11 now, and there's only 4 players that remain in that from 2 seasons ago. That's an incredible turnaround. You know, Fergie used to bring in 2 or 3 players in the summer and tweak it, add 1 or 2 into the first team, you know, in that period. So to have wholesale changes and to be what? Well, they're now 14 points, 13 points ahead, whatever they are at the moment.
12 points clear, could be 15 if they win tonight.
Well, they're drawing at the moment, that's why I went 13.
Oh, I see what you mean.
As it stands, Hugh, come on.